and today I'll be showing you guys what I'll be using. So here's one thing that I'll be using: peroxide. That's one. I'll be using alcohol. That's another. I will be using MGK cleaner, another good one. You'll be using Salon Care 40, and that's for the bottoms. I'll be using a soft brush, and I'll also be using this little brush to get into the crevices in the sides. And last but not least, I'll be using Lysol, and that's for the bottom of the shoe. You guys will see why when I start, and we'll be using saran wrap for the end. So let's get started. Okay, so first, what I'm gonna be using is alcohol. Why am I gonna be using alcohol? Because I will be using that for the suede. As many of you guys know, I did upload a recent video. If you guys did not see it, go watch it on my YouTube. It is up. How to clean suede. I'm gonna clean that first. So alcohol is very good. So what I usually do is I usually grab a towel and I'll just throw some alcohol right on there. You see that spot? You just wanna wipe that down with the alcohol, and it should come off no problem. Sometimes it does have a little rough time to come off, but as you guys see so far, it's already doing its job, so that's a plus right there. Gonna show you guys real quick what happens once you use alcohol. You see that side's already looking a little bit better. You do want to let it dry out. You don't want to put so much. You might have to do a couple layers on one part, but don't do it all in one. Let it dry and do it once again. Don't do it too much because you will mess up the leather. The leather, sorry about that. You will mess up the suede, I should say. As you guys see, it did lighten up right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add a little bit more alcohol, right? I'm just gonna go right onto that same spot, and you just wanna try to scrub a little bit. You don't have to go too much. So perfect, as you guys see, it's a little better so far. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna work my way all the way around. You guys see that spot right there? It's very, very white, and I'm gonna get that off. Make sure you do not get onto here once again. That's my biggest tip right there. I would advise you guys that. There's a special product that I use, and I'm actually gonna start that while we speak. MGK cleaner, such a good cleaner. So I'm gonna clean all around there and all around the shoe. Let me show you guys how real quick. So what I usually like to do is I like to grab this little brush, and I'll just pour a little bit right into there, and as you guys see, it is a different color. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna scrub the areas that I want off. I'm just gonna scrub all around it. Okay, and don't worry about getting onto the suede part. You'll use alcohol to get that right off, no problem. So I did get that side. I'm gonna roll onto this side. Look at that side. Look all on the icy bottom. Look on black. Very, very dirty. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more onto here, and I'm just gonna go to town. Don't worry about trying to scratch anything up, because this brush right here is actually very, very soft, and you do want a soft brush when you are touching paint like that, because you don't want to scrub any of that off. So that's one tip I would give you guys. But yeah, just to show you guys real quick, I'll wipe that down. I'll show you guys how good this cleaner really is. As you guys see, it is much better already. So what I'm gonna do, and I'm just gonna use the same brush, and if I see a spot, I'm just gonna rub around it. Okay, perfect. So now I'm just gonna scrub that off, and as you guys see, it's very dirty right there, right? So on that spot right there, particularly, you really can't use alcohol on paint or anything, but right there I will be using alcohol. So on that spot right there, you just want to apply some alcohol to that, and as you guys see, it is brightening up. It's definitely very dirty right there. I do want to get all that off, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray a little Lysol, right? You just want to disinfect it, okay? And then spray some hydrogen peroxide, and that's for the yellowing right there, because that yellowing right there is tough to get off. So then I'll grab this brush right here, and what I'll do is I'll just throw some MGK 40, not MGK 40, right onto there, and I'll just scrub away. And you just want to scrub. So it is sometimes hard to get off. You just have to go in a constant motion sometimes. Definitely something I'm going to be working on during the video. as you guys see, look at the front. We have that spot right there. So what I'm gonna do is do the same thing. Use the MGK and just go right onto that. And you're just gonna scrub that right off. It should scrub off no problem. Then you're gonna work your way back. Okay, perfect. So I got that off, as you guys see. We wanted that off, so perfect. As you guys see right here, the suede's getting better. It's just lightening up a little bit, and with that you'll use mink oil. But just to give you guys an idea, look, you guys think that's a scuff right there? No, it's not actually. Let me show you guys something real quick. We'll get that right off. So as you guys see, that came right off. We'll go on this side, do the same thing, get whatever we missed. Perfect. Okay, and never forget about the back. As you guys see, that spot's very dirty. So what I'm gonna do is, oh, sorry about that. Car came by, but we're gonna get this into its form. Perfect. So as you guys see right there, it's still a little dirty. No worries. So what I usually do, oh, don't want to drop that. I'll just hit that spot right back up quick. Hit that spot right back up. Perfect. So now, so far, we are definitely seeing some progress. Right there, I'm gonna have to scrape off with a tool that I do have, but no worries, we'll do that last. So as you guys see so far, it is looking a little bit better. Now what I really want to get to is the bottoms. So the bottoms, as you guys see, look at that, very yellow. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be disinfecting that first. So before you do apply the Salon Care 40, you do not want to just throw it on. You want to clean it off. So what I do, what I have today is that and that, so Lysol and hydrogen peroxide. So I'm just gonna spray. Okay, spray that up, then I'll just go crazy. Spray that. Perfect. Now we know that it's definitely gonna be squeaky clean, right? So I'm gonna grab the little brush now, and I'm just gonna go around it. Perfect. Okay. As you guys see, we're trying to get everything that's in there out of there, so that the product can work as good as we need it to. Okay, so perfect. So now that we did that, I'll just grab this and I'll just wipe it right off. Okay, perfect. So now that we've done that, it's a little brighter. It took out everything that I needed it to take out. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be adding Salon Care 40. So this right here, this is very good. I would recommend this. It's not one of the best, but it does do its job. Let me show you guys a little idea. I don't have much left, so I'm just gonna dump it right on. I don't even know how much I have left. Okay, there it goes. It's coming out. Perfect. Okay. I gotta get some more of this. I do have some more drip inside. I could have probably mixed with this, but I don't really recommend mixing too much. Definitely not my choice, but if you have to, you gotta do what you gotta do. But this looks like it's more than enough than what I need. I just need just a little bit just to kind of cover all these holes. Okay, perfect. Oh, come back here. Perfect. So now that we have that on, so typically I'll use a paintbrush, but to give you guys an idea, this little brush right here is very useful. I did just throw it in water, so I'm just gonna go around like that now. And as you guys see, it's just gonna stay right onto there, which is a plus. We want that. So just kind of pat it down sometimes. Try to get into all its spots. You don't want to leave any spot empty. You want to go all up on the sides, and especially right into there. You just have to tap right into there. Which is, oh, it went flying. We'll grab that again. And you just want to go right into there. And then just scrub. Do the same thing on this side. Go right into there. Don't worry about the black part. We'll get that cleaned up. So just get that right in there. You don't want to, that's very important, that spot, because that's what's going to help get the sides better and perfect. So as you guys see, this whole shoe right here is now completed and has Salon Care 40 all over it. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna wrap it up with saran wrap. Okay, gonna wrap it up with saran wrap. I'll usually start off from this way and I'll go right into there. And a lot of people like to add baking soda as well, but for today. I'm not going to add baking soda. I'm going to show you guys the progress without baking soda. Baking soda does help though. It helps everything rise. But perfect. So you just rip that off. You want to get it all into its place. Okay. Perfect. So as you guys see, now this is all wrapped up. And you want it as tight as possible. You want it to stay there. You want it as tight as possible. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let it sit in the sun. And we'll see what happens from there. As you guys see so far, this is what it looks like. And give me a couple hours and I'll be back with the final product of how this looks in the sun. Thank you guys so much and I'll be right back.